move those legs. Just start loosening up the joints, getting the muscles warm. Move those feet. If you need to do any wiggles, let out any tension before we get started, go ahead and do those too. Shake those hands out. Nice, all right. So we're gonna start moving together, and I'm gonna step out to my right and bring my feet together. Step out to the left, bring my feet together. And so let's just do this a little bit. And I'm moving my arms, stepping together. And so now I'm getting my hips involved, really working on these muscles here on the side of the body. You can move those arms up high if you want a little bit more motion. But I'm stepping from the outside of one side of my mat to the other side, getting a nice cross step here. I can start feeling my pulse increasing a little bit. My heart rate is moving up just a bit. All right, so now I'm going to use my hands a little bit, and as I cross over, I touch my knee. So I'm lifting my knee, touching it with my hand, but I'm still doing that wide side step. All right. I'm having to breathe just a little harder. Lifting those heavy legs up, touching them with my knee and my hand, sorry. Let's just do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And bring it down. All right, nice, all right. We're gonna do our step behind. This is that move where we step back, push our arms up. This is a great way to get a nice stretch all the way up the back of the leg. Get those arms and shoulders engaged. And we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring your body back. Nice, all right. I'm gonna do the other side. Step, pushing my heel back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bring that body back. Nice, good work. We're gonna lift a knee up, kick that foot out, bring that knee back. So I'm gonna go to the side so you can see this. I lift a knee up, kick it out, bring it back and down. And we're gonna do each side for 10. 1, kick it out, bring it back. 2, a little bit of balance involved here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay to hold on to a chair or a wall if you need to. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick it out, bring it back. Awesome job. All right, so we got the muscles warmed up in the legs and the hips here. We're gonna do one more leg exercise. When you bring that knee up, but this time we're gonna kick it back. Bring it up and down. If you've ever been in my martial arts class, you know this is a great way to do a back kick. Knee comes up, kick back, bring it back. And we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. 1, bring it back. You can hang onto a wall, 2, or a chair for balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. Should feel your heart rate pushing up, should feel the breath kicking in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. All right. Whew. All right. So that's our first set. Go ahead and take a breather. If you have some water or any fluid that you want to use to hydrate yourself, go ahead and take a sip. Don't put too much, though, in your belly because we'll be moving around. Maybe just enough to wet the palate. Go ahead and catch your breath. Our next set is going to involve the weight. So we're moving right into our weight session. So go ahead and locate your weights. I've got 2 weights and I have 1 in each hand. And then my first move is going to be a deep sumo squat. So I'm going to step out on each side. My knees are matching my toes. So I'm at 45-degree angles so that I can squat and my knees are moving in the same direction that my toes are moving. My weights are resting at my hip. As I squat down, they slide to my knee and then they slide right back up. And we'll do 10 squats here. And go as low as it feels comfortable. As you do the squat, don't let the body lean too far forward or curl that back. The back is nice and straight as we go down, lowering as straight down as you're able. And let's do 10. 1, bring it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slide it down. Let's hold it just for a moment in this nice sumo squat position. Opening up those legs. And slowly push those legs up. Nice. Go ahead and wiggle those legs in just a bit. All right, we're going to do a push-up over our head. I still have my weights in my hand. I'm going to bring them up to my shoulders. I'm going to push them up towards the ceiling, twist them out, drop them back down. As I push them up, just going to do a slight little dip as I push up and let them slowly go down. And we'll do this move for a count of 10. So let's raise them up to our shoulders, squat down. 1. Bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it all the way up. Bring it down nice and slow. All right. Our next exercise, we've done this in the past. I know not everyone's done this one with us. We're going to step back behind us. And as we step back, I'm stepping back with my left leg. My left arm is going to open up and join it. So let me do another angle so you can see. I step back and my arm joins me. And then I bring that back. I step back, open up that arm, and then bring it back. Nice. So we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. 1, open it up, bring it back. 2. This is great for mobility of the shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got this. 2 more. 8, 9, 10. Last one. Bring it back. Whew, nice. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strong arms here. 7, 8, 9. Last one. Finish strong. 10. Bring it back. Woo. Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay. You might be feeling that in your deltoids. Really opening up the shoulders here. Our next move is a sitting squat, almost like a chair squat. You just squat down. I've got 2 weights in my hands. As I squat down, my hands just lift slightly. And then I come back up. So I sit down in a chair and my weights just lift up a bit. And we'll do 10 chair squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. And bring your body back up. Nice, awesome job. Let me see, I think we have one more. All right. One last move. It's going to be a side move. And so I'm going to step outside my mat. And I'm just going to slide that weight down and bring it back up. We've done this in our Sit Strong class. Really engages these side muscles here. So then I'm going to slide the other side down, bring it up, pull it up. Really focus on these lateral muscles, pulling your body up. You can soften your knees if it feels better. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, we'll do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep stretch, deep stretch. Pull those weights up and release. All right, you can let your weights down for a moment. Straight those hands out. Take a breather here. If you need another sip of water, go ahead. Remember, not too much. Our next set, we're going to use the weights again, so keep your weights nearby. Go ahead and catch your breath. All right. Okay. So go ahead and grab those weights if you're using your weights. Our first move is going to be a step back into a deep runner's lunge. And so I'm stepping back, almost letting my knee touch the ground. And so you're going to go back as far as you feel comfortable. Let me go to the side. And so I step back and let that knee drop down. Maybe you touch the ground, or maybe you just go near the ground. And then you're going to bring that foot back. My hands are going to rest up in front of me. So I step back and bring my leg up. Step back. And so it's a nice little dip. You're really going to be working these back hamstrings back here, your glutes. And so if you want to try it, just step back a couple times, feel how it feels for you. I had my weights in front of me. You can hold them in this position here, next to your side. And we'll do 10 on the right leg and 10 on the left leg. 1, step back, bring that leg back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. Nice. I'm going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice job. Whew. We're going to move into our famous wood choppers here. And so I've got my weights in my hand. I'm going to put them both to one hip. In this move here, we're going to use one arm. I'm going to open that arm up and visualize that I'm chopping wood as I bring it back down. And we'll do 10 on each side. I like the way you guys trying it. See how it feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I feel my heart beating. 8, 9, 10. Nice big chop. All right, let's switch hips. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big chop down. All right. I got my weights in both hands. I'm going to widen my stance. I'm going to go back into a sumo lunge here. Nice sumo lunge here. And I'm going to drop one weight down the center and bring my body back up. So I'm just going to drop my weight down, bring my body back up. My knees are aligned with my feet, both pointing at 45-degree angles, tucking the hip, keeping the back straight. My other arm is going to lift up. Maybe your arm stays on your hip. Maybe you lift it up as you go down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll hold it for a moment. And lift up. Let's switch sides. Other side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it for a moment. And bring that body back up. Nice. All right. Okay. Our next move is going to be when we sit back in a chair. This time I'm going to put my palms facing up. I sit back in a chair and I do a bicep curl. Bring my body back up. Sit back in a chair and do a curl. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold that chair just for a moment. And push it up. All right, nice. Go ahead and set those weights down. Give yourself just a breather if you need to sip some water. We're gonna go through those 2 circuits one more time, just adding a few variations. So keep your weights nearby. Checking my notes there. All right. Whew, I hope you guys are getting your heart rates up. I feel just a little sweat. Shake out any tension. Okay. So our first move in the circuit was to do our sumo squats. And so we had our feet nice and wide, knees pointing in the same direction. And this was the one where we just slid our legs down and then brought them back up. This time, we're going to bring those weights up to our shoulders. And then when we come up, we push them up. And so we bring them to our shoulders and push them up. And so we're still doing our sumo lifts, only now we're doing a little bit of a lift with the weights above our head. And so make sure your feet and your knees are aligned. Bring those weights up to your shoulders, and let's do 10. And so I'm gonna start with my weights down just to do one basic curl. 1, hands go to shoulders, push them up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and back up and bring those weights down. Nice. Whew. All right. So we did our step back with a nice circle. We stepped back and that same foot went back and our arm went back and touched. And so we did this nice move right here. And then we brought that foot back. Same move, only this time both arms are going to be engaged. I'm going to bring both arms up, bring them down. Both arms up, bring it back. Up and down. This is a big move. If you need to let go of the weights, that's okay. Or maybe you want to do half with and half without. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, big circle. Bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, nice and strong. Big circle, bring it back. Woo, all right. Okay, you know it's coming. We got to do the other side. Shake out any tension. You guys have got this. 1, bring it back. 2, bring it back. 3, bring it back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, nice and strong. Bring it back. All right, good job. All right. Our next move, we lift those weights up and we brought them down. And we did it with just a little bounce in the knees This time we're just gonna add a little more, a little sumo. So it's gonna be similar to a move that we've done already. It's great for the shoulders, the core, and the legs. And so bounce them up, drop them down. But when you bounce, let's just go a little bit deeper. And so it looks like a sumo, but I'm still doing a nice chair squat, right? So my legs are a little wider so I can squat a little deeper. In this move, my knees are pointing forward just a little bit. And so, sorry, someone's joining us. All right. Okay. So we've got our hands on our weights and legs are spread out. Squat down, push up, open up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and big. All the way down. All right, go ahead and set those weights down. Give yourself just a breather. If you need to sip some water, catch your breath. We have one more circuit with the weights. Same moves we've done, just gonna add a few variations. I hope you guys are breathing heavy like I am. All right, and go ahead and pick up those weights, one in each hand. So the first move here is when we stepped back, touching the knee almost to the mat. So I'm stepping back, touching that knee almost to the mat. And when I did so, I had my weights right here in front of me. When we get to this point, we're gonna push them out, and then we're gonna pull them back as our body comes back. So we push out, bring them back. Or you can set and then push out, however it feels comfortable. I kind of like the feeling of pushing out when I step back. So, all right, so we'll do 10 on the right and 10 on the left. And let's begin. 1, 2, drop that knee down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. Nice, good job. Whew. Our next move was our wood choppers. This is when we had both weights to one side and we lifted one arm at a time. This time we're going to have both weights to one side. We're going to lift both arms together. We're going to hang on to that axe with both hands as we chop it down. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And so you can decide to have both weights. You can also set one weight down and do the same move with one weight, however it feels comfortable. And let's do 10. 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chop that wood. Nice. Shift those weights to the other hip. 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chop that wood. Nice. All right. I'm going to keep my weights in my hands. I'm going to press in front of me. And this, I'm going to just pull them both open and bring them together. So it's almost that same move as the first wood chopper, only now we're opening them together and closing them. If you swim, it's going to build those same muscles we do if you do the butterfly stroke, right? Across the chest and underneath this arm area. And so I'm going to soften my knees. I'm going to soften my back just a little bit as I pull them open and shut them. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open up, close them up. Nice, good job. All right. Okay. Our next move we did was our sumo squat. And this was the one that we lowered one way, one arm went up. And so we did 10 on each side. This time we're going to hold the weights together, almost as if you had a kettlebell or a heavy medicine ball. I'm going to drop them down the center, bring them up over my head. Drop it down the center, up over my head. Make sure that when you're squatting, back is straight, flat. Drop the weights. When you bring those arms up, don't let that back arch. Keep the back nice and straight. That's going to help keep you protected. So soften those knees. Nice deep squat here. Let's drop those weights down. 1, bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep squat, nice and high, and release. Whew, great job. All right. Okay, we've got one more move here. And we did these nice little square seat squats here. And when we did it, we brought our arms up. And so we're going to do that same move, only we're going to hold that squat for a little bit. We're going to pull it up, open the door, close it, raise up. So get a little bit of arm workout as we do our chair squat. And so we squat, arms up, open up, and then bring it back down. And so we'll do 10 of these. 1, bring those weights up, open the door, and come back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold this squat for a moment. Check in with your body. Make sure your back is nice and protected. Hips are tucked underneath. I can lift my toes in this position. Push that body up. Arms out. And drop them down. Oh, good job. All right. Set those weights down. Make sure they're out of the way. Take a little breather. Take a breath. If you need to sip some water, go ahead and sip some water. Wipe that sweat off your brow. Maybe that's just me. Whew, good work. You guys look strong out there. All right, Harriet, join us a little late. You're gonna have to move your body, get your heart rate up with us. Okay, how you guys feeling? Good? All right. Just a couple breaths more. We're gonna get started. Okay. In this move here, I'm gonna step to the side, squat down, bring my body back up. Step to the side, squat down, Bring my body back up. And we're gonna do each side. So we'll start on one side, so you can choose whichever side you'd like. And I'm gonna take a deep squat. Right now, my hands are resting on my hips, helping me keep my balance. Also focusing, making sure that I'm keeping my back and my core nice and strong. And let's step out for a count of 10. 1, squat it down, bring it back. 2, squat, bring it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat nice and low. Hold it for a moment. Push those legs out. Check in with your core. Make sure it's nice and strong. You got this. One more breath. Bring those legs together. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. And count at 10. 1, squat it down, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. You know I'm gonna have you hold it. Hold it for a moment. Push those legs out. Take a few breaths. You got it. Nice and strong legs. Bring those legs together. Good work. Nice. All right. So now we're going to do our chair squat. We've done this. Now we're doing it without our weights. And because we don't have weights, we're going to move just a little faster. This is when we sit down and come back up. We're going to do 20 of these. I'm going to move at a faster pace, but please move at a pace that feels good to you. So if I'm moving too fast, slow it down. If I'm not moving fast enough, you can speed it up. All right. Body's nice and strong. Tuck that core in. Body strong. Arms are out. 20 sit backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You got this. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's hold it. I can lift my toes. All my weight's in my back hips. Pushing back. Toes are lifted. Push the body up. Woo, nice job. All right. Okay. We're going to move into our mountain climbers. Most of you have done the mountain climbers before, but if you haven't, let me show you. Our arms are in scarecrow position here. And I'm going to lift my knees to the outside and touch that knee to my elbow. Now I'm turning sideways because my knee is not coming forward. My knee is staying parallel, even with my body as I lift it up. So I'm really crunching these love handles, right? This is such a great move for these love handles on the side. And we'll do 10 on each side. Both arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Nice, good job. All right. Let's move into our squat position again. I'm going to do a nice sumo squat, and I'm going to rest my hands. You have a choice. You can rest them on your hips. You can rest them on your knees. Once we get down into that deep squat, we're going to pull up onto our tiptoes. This is really going to be engaging these calf muscles, even a little bit of the hamstrings here. So go ahead and try it out. See how it feels comfortable for you. My hips are tucked. My back is straight. Don't let the body lean forward, all right? So I'm going into my squat, body is upright. Even when I go up on my tiptoes, don't let that body lean forward. Okay, we're in our nice squat position. Hands are either on the knees or on the hips. Let's squat down, we'll do it for 10. Squat down, up on the tiptoes. Down, back up. 2, tiptoes, and up. 3, tiptoes. 4, 5, 6, tiptoes. 7, tiptoes. 8, tiptoes. 9, tiptoes. 10, last one. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold it up on these tiptoes just for a couple breaths. You got it. Just a couple breaths more. Lower those heels, push those legs up, and release. All right, nice. Okay, that's the end of that circuit. Go ahead and take a break. Take a breather if you need some more moisture in your mouth. So our next moves, we're going to be leaning forward. Don't put too much water in your belly. We're going to be doing our cherry pickers and our windmills. You don't want too much water in the stomach. If you need to moisten the mouth. All right, okay. Our first move, we're going to do some twists. So I've got a wide stance. My feet are pointed towards you. My knees are pointed towards you. My hips are pointed towards you. Hands are on the hips. I'm going to reach across my body as if there's something on the side here. And I'm going to grab for it and bring it back to my hip. And I'm going to grab the other side, bring it back to my hip. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, pull it back. Other side. 2, pull it back. Other side. 3, 4, 5. Really engage their side muscles. 6. Warming up for those cherry pickers. 7. 8. 9. 10. Reach across, bring it back. Nice. Keep those hands on your hips. Legs are still spread out. I'm going to point my toes out now. So now I'm in a 45-degree angle. My knees are also pointing that way. I'm going to do a nice squat down. There's some beautiful cherries on the ground, and I'm going to pick those cherries up. And so I'll model it once because I know we have new people that may not have seen this. My arms come up. I'm going to face one leg, and I'm going to lean over that leg. I'm going to pick those cherries up as I move to the other leg, and then I'm going to bring those arms up. And as I bring my arm up, I really engage these side muscles here, pulling my body up. And I rest that down. We're going to do 5 to one side, 5 to the other side. All right, I have to tell you guys, this is the one that gets me. I feel this one days afterwards. And it's all depending on how deep you sink into that squat. So let's bring those arms up and let's do 5 to the right. 1, down, pick up those cherries, bring that heavy body up. 2, squat down. Bring that body up. 3, squat. Bring that body up. 4. Last one this direction. 5, squat down. Pick up those cherries, bring that body up. Nice. Let's go the other direction. 1, bring, and up. 2, bring that arm up. 3, 4, bring that body up. Last one. 5, get as many cherries as you can. Squat super low. Bring that body up and release. Nice. Go ahead and bring those legs together. Shake them out. Good job. Good job. All right. Come on, I'm gonna leave my legs together here. Raise my arms up over my head. I'm gonna twist to the right and drop those arms down. Bring those arms back up, come back forward, twist to the left, drop those arms down. And bring those arms up, come back forward. Looks like a really simple move, but those of you that have done that, you know, pretty soon your deltoids are gonna be burning. We're gonna do 10 of these. So, feet pointed forward. You can soften those knees. Bring those arms up. 1. Bring them back up. Let's do the other side. 2. Other side. 3. 4. 5. Getting a nice twist here. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. And let those arms rest. Whew, all right. Felt that warming up my deltoids there. Okay. Okay, our last move in this circuit, in this set, is going to be our windmills. So go ahead, spread those legs apart. This time our legs are straight. If you need to soften the knees, that's okay. You can soften the knees, but the goal is to keep your legs as straight as you can. My feet are pointed straight ahead, so are my hips. Arms are out nice and wide. I look like a 5-pointed star here. I'm going to dip my right hand down, touch my left ankle, bring my body back up. And then I'm going to alternate to the other side. If you become dizzy, slow down your pace, focus on something in front of you. That's going to help. If you get too dizzy, just stop, catch your breath, and then you can catch up with us. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1. Let's do both sides. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And up. All right, you guys are superstars. All right, go ahead. Take a breather. Getting close. We only have 10 minutes left. I'm going to run through those 2 circuits again. We'll do those circuits again, adding a few modifications. Whew. All right. You guys look awesome out there, nice and strong. All right, okay, let's get through this. You guys, let's do this. Our first move was our side lunge. We went down, squatted, and brought that foot back. And we did that for a count of 10. We're gonna do that same move, only this time, let's add our arms and bring it back. So we got a little bit more motion in there. And we're getting close on time, so let's do this for a count of 8. This will still get our heart rate going. And we'll do 8 on each side. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squat it down, bring it back. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back. Nice. All right. We did our chair squats, squatting down, and we did 20 of them, and we did them a little bit faster. We're going to do 10 this time. And you can add your arms if you'd like to add a little extra motion here. And so we do our sit backs. Bring those arms up. Bring those arms up. If you want to, when we did our wood choppers and we opened both arms, you can open your arms that way too if you want to engage these muscles. And so let's do 10 chair sits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for a moment. And push that body back up. Nice. All right. Our next move was our mountain climbers. And I'm not going to add any variations to this. These are great just as they are. And so we'll do 10 to the right, 10 to the left. Go ahead and get your scarecrow arms together. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. We have one last move in this set. This is the move where we did the sumo squat, and we went up onto our tiptoes, and then we went back down. We do that same move, only now we're not going to keep our hands on our hips or on our knees. That helped us keep our balance during that tiptoe moment. And so as we squat down, bring those arms up onto your tiptoes, and then lower it back down. Just creates a little more strength in the core because we have to engage that core to keep our balance. And we'll do 10. 1, up on the tiptoes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold those tiptoes for a moment. Feel it moving all the way through your leg. Push it up. Nice. All right. Take a little breath in between. We're going to have one last set. Oh, you guys are doing awesome. All right. Okay. So our first move in this set, we had our feet spread apart, but they were facing forward. This is when we reached across the side. We're going to do that same move, only this time this had a little twist. So if you notice this leg right here, as I reach across, I twist it, and then I pull it back. So I twist, pull it back, twist, pull it back. So I'm just adding a little more mobility into my spine here. Then we'll do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, it might be different depending on what you're twisting on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. Nice. All right. Okay. So our next move was our cherry pickers. Go ahead and widen that stance. And bring those arms up. And we'll do 5 on each side. 1. Pick those cherries. Bring those arms up. 2. Bring those arms up. 3. 4. 5. And up. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice deep squat as we go across. Last one here. 5. Pick as many cherries as you can. Deep squat, bring those arms up and release them down. Go ahead and keep that wide stance. Open those arms up. Put those palms facing up. Feel that energy from your heart moving in both directions. Let's let the head fall back. Give yourself a little arch. Go ahead and bring those hands forward. Let's drop the body down. Touch the mat. Soften your knees if you need to. Let the shoulders drop, let the head drop. And go ahead and bring your body back up. And rest your hands onto your knees, onto your legs. And do a nice little stretch side to side. Stretching out the inside of my legs here. If it feels good, you can go all the way down. If you want to get a little stretch on the back of the calf. And keep that shift going back and forth. And go ahead and bring your body up. And let's loosen up those arms a bit. And I'm just going to let them swing from one side to the other. And if you want to add your legs and your hips, this feels good for the spine, for the shoulders. Nice. All right, we did a lot of squats today, so one last move. If you want to hang onto a wall or a chair, I'm going to grab my foot and bring it behind me so I feel that nice stretch across the front of my leg here and my thigh. And stretch that leg out. And let's do the other side.